I recently started playing a lot of Marvel Crisis Protocol lately, but I had a pretty boring table. Then I found Corvus Games Terrain with their terrain bundle packs, and wow, this pack is very impressive. It is, if I must say so myself. Only problem is, now I want the rest of my table look this good, and maybe learn to paint a little bit better, because I'm a mediocre painter, if I'm being honest, but that don't mean these packs ain't worthwhile. Now, I bought myself this. Corvus did not send it to me or ask for a review or anything like this. This is my personal opinion. So what do you get in this pack? This is a digital STL bundle, so nothing physical gets mailed to you. You need your own 3D printer or a friend with one that can do some printing for you. This bundle is made for 28mm urban tabletop games and combines the Mystical House, the Bleecker Street bundle, Hell's Kitchen Block A, the arcade building, and a car. The Mystical House is the centerpiece, if I must say so. It has a strange superhero city look to it, maybe Doctor Strange's house, and a couple different options for that eyeball in the center of the building. It could easily be the main objective for a villain hideout also. Now Bleecker Street gives you 5 buildings: a noodle shop, an Italian restaurant, a grocery store, an old ale house, and a dumpling shop. We also have Hell's Kitchen. It adds Jody's Brew and Burgers, City Restaurant, and the Meat Market. Together, those sets are what makes the bundle useful. You're not getting one random building and a few walls here. You have enough storefronts to create an actual city block, if not more, depending on how you print these buildings off. Coming in hot, though, is this unique side piece, the arcade building. It is most definitely adds a lot of personality to this section of buildings. A miniature besides a blank wall looks alright, but a miniature fighting outside an arcade looks like an actual movie scene. It also includes some arcade machines for the lower floors that you can print off. Then there's a small car. It helps break up the empty roads for sidelines and stuff. It creates cover and gives the MCP characters something to throw at each other, since that is a unique characteristic of this game. My table needed better scenery though, and I am terrible at scratch building. Now some people can turn foam board and cereal boxes into an amazing ruined city. I can turn a cereal box into trash with windows. It looks terrible. So I wanted terrain that looked good without me wasting days making something that looks terrible. So I found Corvus Terrain. So I can print these off, slap some paint on them, and I have a whole city. So I printed the bundle on my Bamboo Lab P2S. Great printer, by the way. It's the one I would get if I was going to get one. Smooth, easy, does a ton of the stuff for you. Now, the major buildings are split into parts, which makes them easier to fit on the printer than the enormous structure, which gives you options to turn a simple 1-story building into a 4 or 5-story building if you wanted to keep printing the extra stuff. It gives you a lot of variations to make different buildings out of the same file, which is super cool. Now, I will say there will be some affiliate links in here for some of the stuff I talk about. Greatly appreciate using them. It costs you nothing and helps the channel out so I can keep making videos like this. Back to the video, folks. You should check each project page before printing, though. The small cars has separate wheels and may need some support underneath them. Corvus also notes that parts of the arcade may need support around overhangs and the window openings, which your printer, you could turn on supports and it could throw those in there for you fairly easy. But overall, this was not a nightmare terrain pack. I did not spend hours digging supports out of windows or wondering whether I had broken half the model during cleanup. It cleaned up nice and easy. Now, once the building's finished, I wanted to start the next one. That is usually a good sign that you're not frustrated with the outcome of the print. They was good. So now this is where the bundle really won me over. Once everything was placed together, the board looked like a real location instead of a map with a couple buildings on it. I made New York City. That is what it looked like. It looked like something from Daredevil. It looked like a Marvel movie on my table. And that's priceless for me. That's the terrain and scenery that I want. So the mystical house creates a natural center point if you wanted it to. Then the restaurants and stores form a city block. The arcade gives the board a lot of character in a very unique building. For Marvel Crisis Protocol, the style fits almost perfectly. They was designed for this game. You can build fights around stores, block movement with certain covered buildings, and make the board look like a superhero battle that comes straight out of a movie. My buildings are painted fairly clean and colorful, so they lean more towards the comic book city. One cool point is with this files, you can print these over again, and then you can paint them a different style. You can give them a more weathered ruin look for your Fallout games or some zombie games. You could probably throw these down for Zombicide, or maybe a Kill Team game if you wanted to, or any other miniature war game that needed city terrains. And so some of these did use a decent amount of filament, but nothing crazy. I couldn't even tell you how long it took to print. I want to say a couple hours for each building, and you could print them over and over. So you're looking, within a week's time, you could have a 4x8 table just plumb full of buildings. So the bundle saves you from designing and scratch building the terrain itself, but it does not remove the hobby work. You still have to paint these, and depending on your paint level, they could look really good, or they could look like a 5-year-old did it, like my table did. But that's not on Corvus Games. That's on me as being a terrible painter. But would I get these? I definitely would get this pack. This terrain is insane. So now, a side note, they also make all kinds of other buildings. I have Battletech buildings that I've been printing off in 10 millimeter scale. They have, let me take a look real fast, because they have fantasy terrain, they have grimdark, they have sci-fi, ruined cities for Warhammer. They have so much different terrain and such a wide range of it. And the price point is great. Nothing is extremely expensive. So next time I want to buy a different terrain set, I'm going them to get it. I've recently got into Battletech, pretty heavy. So I will be printing off pretty much all their scale for Battletech. And I may even do another video on how well that stuff prints, because it's a totally different scale. But it is a great company to get your products from. Their ST files are easy. Everything's labeled nicely. There was no confusion. You get some stuff off Mini Factory, and some of them can get a little confusing on their prints and the files and the way they got everything set up. Not this. This stuff is great. So they also have this galactic battle range. It covers spaceports and alien settlements, your landing pad, rock planets. You can get ships and vehicles too if you wanted. And then they got some of that grim dark range. It's more industrial though. You have your refineries and factories, chemical plants. It would fit into the Warhammer kill team. And they also have trench warfare for Trench Crusade. They make terrain for almost any game you could think of. And if not, I'm sure you could talk to them, and they might be able to throw something together for you or tell you how to adjust one of the files to print something that you want. They also have a cyberpunk collection. It has apartments and restaurants and that Neo City vibe, walkways and street scatter. So you could definitely mix and match a whole bunch of these packs to get something very unique, a one-of-a-kind tabletop experience. I take that back. It's 6mm sci-fi terrain. You got your hangers, and then they also do the 15mm sci-fi collection too. They have a incredible range of terrain, fantasy ruins and wizard terrain, old west buildings like saloons and sheriff office, modern warfare scenery. The list just goes on and on. Just check out their website and see what they do. They also have a couple free that you could print. It's not much, but one's a Corvus Terrain storefront, and then you have some small buildings for like your Battletech games. So yeah, I would definitely check out this website. It's insanely well put together. The only problem I've seen so far is you're going to want to buy it all and print it all because you will fall in love with it so much. And if you've liked the video, subscribe. I try to post new videos every Friday, and we will do a little bit more deep dives on review of terrain and miniatures and hobby tools. And let me know what kind of videos do you enjoy watching. We stick to Warhammer pretty often. We do some solo wargaming, different miniature wargaming. We try exploring the whole tabletop what would you consider this industry, I guess, or just different aspects of the hobby? Maybe we might do some terrain building and make a battlefield one day, or we might find the next big miniature game. I'm always looking forward to see what what everyone else thinks is a good miniature war game, whether it be, more factions of Warhammer, or do we need a deep dive and figure out what kind of miniature war game there is and how to explore different aspects of the hobby. So, as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.